Welcome to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, where today the A&T Aggies will take on your Drexel Dragons here at the John A. Daskalakis Athletic Center. Welcome into the deck, everybody. I am Rob Brooks, joined by my boy Mike Tuberosa and Tubes. Dragons are rolling a little bit right now. They've won 4 of their last 5. It could very easily been all 5 of their last 5. They came that close to beating Towson. Now looking to make it 3 in a row and finish out strong on this homestand.
Yeah, the Dragons have been playing really well, especially on the defensive end, as we highlighted the last few games. But overall, Coach Spiker has to be really happy. After that 0-3 start, the Dragons really dug deep and took care of the business here at home.
Time to look at our featured players here, brought to you by Belfour. When fires, burst pipes, mold, or extreme weather impact your home or business, Belfour Property Restoration has your back. Belfour Property Restoration, restoring more than property. Lewis Walker, one of the more dynamic freshmen in the league this year.
Yeah, he has been really, really good as of late. He's in the top 5 in scoring the league. He drives the ball. He's going to be really difficult to stop driving. But he also shoots 37% from 3, so he's their weapon, and the Dragons are really going to have to shut down Lewis Walker today if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
One of the guys who will probably draw that assignment and will also be asked to provide some offense is Shane Blakeney today.
Yeah, Shane's offense been a little up and down the last few games. However, on the defensive end, he's been right there. And we all know that Shane can get hot in a hurry. We've seen it numerous times. Tonight he's going to have a test. Like I said, the Aggies, they're kind of an underrated team. They're 2-7 in the league, but they've won 2 of their last 3. The loss was in overtime, and they've already got wins against Hofstra and Towson, 2 teams that the Dragons have not beaten.
It is going to be a tough task here. They're all tough tasks in the CAA. Every Thursday, every Saturday, there is a battle that goes on. We'll see how this one turns out. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you the starting lineups. And the opening tip, it's the Aggies and the Dragons here at the DAC. You're watching Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports on Flo. Back here at the DAC as we prepare for a little CAA contest between the Aggies and the Dragons. Time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. The region's strongest network of doctors and hospitals means you can choose where, when, and how you get the care you need. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com.
There you see the starters for the visitors. One other name we mentioned, obviously we talked a lot about Walker, but Middleton from right here in Philadelphia. He went to Math, Civics, and Science Charter, also played at Delaware. So he's a little homecoming. You can see there's a lot of people from NCA&T behind the bench. And I'm guessing that's probably family members.
That's a good bet. They also have a coach. Colin Daly is a Temple grad, and his family is Philadelphia basketball royalty.
And they also have a head coach who is at Delaware, who is at St. Joe's, and Drexel. So
we're underway. A&T will get the first crack at it. Rob Brooks, Mike Tuberosa. Drexel basketball on a Saturday afternoon. Drexel looking to make it 3 in a row. Middleton kicks it out to the wing. The shot is up. Well, you may. Look at me like that, Tubes. Eli Beard will handle it first for the Dragons.
A&T is a little bigger than the Hampton team we saw the other day. Like I said, their record isn't great, but they're playing really well lately, and they're playing the toughest part of their schedule.
They actually did okay in the non-conference part of the schedule.
Yes. It's a little rough start in league play, kind of like the Dragons. But like I said, they won 2 in a row before losing on just a heartbreaker the other night.
Shots away, Middleton well off left.
There's a door open on the right side over here. I'll have to close that.
You feeling a breeze?
Yeah.
We're on one side of your face. Almost a minute in, no one's scored yet. But our games, I feel like the last couple games have kind of been like this. Very tentative starts, very, Panoff wide open on the wing. Misses.
It's a good look by Vic right there, though. He's wide open. That's the 3 you want.
Blakey short. A&T pushing it. That's Vic. Now back up to Mayu.
A&T really likes to drive the ball. Not so much Mayu, but most of the other players will really drive it. So the Dragons are going to have to play solid defense.
Yeah, Walker drives it a lot. Middleton will drive it. Blakey with a great move.
I didn't think he was going to be able to get that ball over the defender, but Shane did a nice job with that.
Walker with Panoff on his hip, and now there's a whistle.
Double dribble.
You don't see that a whole lot.
I was just going to say that, but he went right at the referee. Like he was dribbling right into the ref. So if he did it,
he had no choice but to see.
Couldn't hide it.
Beard giving up a little height to Middleton. Now Blakey back out to Beard. He shoots. Too strong. Panoff on the weak side.
Dragons are drawing blanks from the outside early.
Cannot connect Vanderhorst on that one.
Most of them, they've all been pretty good looks from 3, but Dragons missed their first 4 from beyond the stripe.
It's kind of how they started on Thursday. Middleton.
Good job not reaching right there.
Well, Mayu on the drive got bumped off his path.
Well, I said he didn't like to drive, but I was incorrect. He went pretty strong right there.
Vanderhorst kicks it back to DLP. Luckily that pass wasn't picked off.
Well, he was going to go up, but he ran into Doumbia right in the lane, and he is long. Good move by Kevon not to.
They find DLP underneath. Now he's doubled. Doumbia with the steal. And how about Vanderhorst hustling to get it back? Now Martin.
That's a hustle. That's a great hustle play.
That's all, you talking about not giving up on a play right there? Nobody gave up on that play.
No, that was good job. Martin started it, right? He looked like he turned it over, but he knocked it away, and Kevon with the dive in.
Poked by Panoff into the backcourt.
The why we win type play right there.
There you go.
We're seeing that come Thursday. Pre-game down in Bowie's Creek. We won't be seeing it, but
they will. Played almost 4 minutes. A&T looking to get into the scoring column. William Mayu out on the wing, back up top for Brooklyn Vic. Walker tried to get the ball from him, but Blakey blocked the hand up. But Vic, under pressure, drops a 3-bomb. Brooklyn Vic, just an 18% three-point shooter. Now Beard with the save. And I'm going to call a foul on Vanderhorst.
Just talking about plays that'll win you games. That's Bad little stretch right there. 3-pointer at the buzzer. Not really much you can do about that, but the Dragons really, as you see Kevon pick up the foul there. Kevon had to go for that hard. So did Eli, because it went off Eli's hand before it started bouncing towards us. Good defense by the visitors. That's a tough one though when Vic throws that 3 in. You have a guy that you're really not really on the scouting report from shooting out there and drains one.
And you're like, oh, it's going to be one of those days, huh? Middleton tries to pass it through the lane. And a turnover for the A&T Aggies takes us to our first timeout. The Dragons up by 1 here in the early going. With 15:55 remaining here in the first half. Everybody's fighting for every loose ball here. Martin finishing. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Like these everyday heroes who trust IBX with their health coverage. Healthcare workers and hospitals have IBX, and they know what it means to have reliable access to care. We're the #1 health insurer in the region and invested in what matters to our communities. When it comes to protecting your health and well-being, count on IBX to be there for you.
Okay, fam. Quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP!
Yes!
Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo?
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants.
Yum! Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter. Because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
The Delaware looks so peaceful.
Yeah, just don't jump in. Whoa.
Well, you jump in, you will not be coming out. Wind chills in the single digits. A tough stretch of weather here in Philadelphia, but it's all right. We got heat here in the deck. And Drexel taking on A&T. Blakeney across the beard. Now Panoff. Working against Lewis Walker. Good defense by A&T. 6 on the shot clock. Beard open, shoots, makes. 7-3.
Good mob movement there. It all started off with a really nice defensive play by NCA&T. Like they knew Panoff was spinning left, but the Dragons were able to find Beard, the open 3, and
I'm sure coaches love it when they see guys actually like, oh, we showed them that on tape. Beard with a tough foul there. He got lots of body contact there, chest to chest.
The crazy thing is, I don't know if we'll see that again, but that was all caused by the offense. That's what he does, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but that's really what we've seen guys like Middleton and Walker do is they get to the line, and if you're going to be near them when they leave their feet, you're going to get called for a foul. I know Spiker talked about that. He said, especially with Walker, the first one goes down.
Middleton knocks that one down. He's shooting 72% from the free throw line. That was his 66th free throw of the season.
Well, if you look at him and look at Walker, how many times? Walker's almost 10 a game.
Walker has 143 attempts this season already.
Yeah.
He's made 126 of them. Middleton knocks them both down.
They get a lot of their points from the line. Like I said, they drive a lot, which obviously causes a lot of fouls.
Panoff with good positioning there right before the line. So no piece of the triangle would move over. Tough pass. They were ready for it.
Yeah. Ill-advised pass.
Doumbia with a hand in the lane. Now Walker trying to force it. It's knocked out of bounds by Vanderhorst. No, Panov, Vanderhorst, Blakeney, Beard, and Turner on the floor now for Drexel. Middleton, Walker, Vick, Mayu, and Doumbia for the Aggies. That's Doumbia. Drops it off for Middleton. Trent gonna pass off. Mayu driving the baseline, drops it off for Doumbia, who misses, but he is fouled by GT. GT left in the position where
actually,
foul or get posterized.
Yeah, they're going to call that actually on Panov, who got him first. So that's the third team foul already for Drexel. Just over 5.5 minutes in. How are Doumbia's numbers from the line, Rob? What do you tell us?
17 for 30 this season.
Look pretty good there.
And look decent. Josh Reed now checks in, and Vanderhorst goes out for Drexel. See Coach Spiker in a suit today. This Coaches versus Cancer Week. So they're either in suits and sneakers or sweatsuits with the patch on it. Raise awareness and funds for the battle against cancer. Doumbia is going to the bench now, as is Brooklyn Vick. Bryson Ogletree into the game now.
A&T is going to pick up full court.
William Felton also coming in. Felton, a big body, 6'8", 260. Blakeney. 10 on the clock. Panov in the corner, catches, measures, too strong.
Another open look, though. The Dragons are getting their looks from three. They spin it around the perimeter.
Walker goes behind his back. Little N1 mixtape move there.
Well, we knew Walker had that ability. He's showing it so far.
A&T in front now.
Yeah, 6-0 run.
Panov wide open again. He's going to shoot it. Won't go down again. Blakeney with a big rebound. Reed hits inside the rim. Panov runs it down. Third time the charm. Reed misses. And finally Walker comes away with it. Spin move in the lane. Middleton hits the rim. Gets his own putback. Hung in the air and taps it back. It's 11-7. These guys have had an interesting week because they were affected by the same snowstorm that we were last weekend. But their campus was closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, so they couldn't practice as Blakeney knocks down a three. So they couldn't practice. They had 1 day's practice before the Monmouth game.
Maybe that's a little helpful, right? Get a little rest.
Keep the legs a little bit fresher. Mayu on the drive runs into Blakeney and scores it.
Literally ran into Blakeney.
(13-10) your score. Blakeney from three. Panov gets a hand on it but can't control it. Lewis Walker will bring it up the floor. To the wing. Mayu from three, it's short.
Tell you what, that's a break for the Dragons right there. You just thought, you're scoring at the rim, just keep going, right? And they kind of had numbers.
Mayu shoots 60% from the floor, but 24% from three.
Yeah, and that was an open shot, right? But he could also taken 3 dribbles and
gotten a little bit closer.
Yeah. Especially when you have the momentum, too. And don't get me wrong, a 3 there would have,
hurt.
Probably would have called a timeout, right? But when you shoot like that.
They hold Lewis Walker down on the block.
It's a first team foul on NC&T. Just noticed that.
Tingler and Garcia Adson are going to check in. Panov and Blakeney will go to the bench, steal a little extra breather for them as getting close to the under 12 timeout. On the other side, Trent Middleton will do the same thing. Lewis Walker back in the game. Reed, fade away. Lid on the basket down there. Mayu pushes off, continues strong. It's taken from him.
I think GT got a piece of that.
GT blocked it, then Reed stole it. Reed in the lane, high off the glass, no.
Wow. Dragons just can't score right now.
Dragons shooting 24% from the floor here in the early going. It's funny, they're 4 of 17. A&T is 4 of 12. Dragons trail here by 3. And Reed with the rebound.
And the reason for that is the Dragons have had 5 offensive rebounds already today. They just haven't really converted.
Dylan Tingler. Tingler's been energy off the bench. Provides some length, little explosiveness. Turner with a hook shot, it's good. It's a 1-point game.
Nice
Good
job
defense by Turner.
Yeah. Help.
Felton driving, tried to reverse it. Did not look good. Was not art.
No. That's an ill-advised shot right there. 'Cause they have pretty good position. I think if you kick it out there, you might have a wide-open 3. Again, A&T is another one of those teams that likes to overplay the passing lanes. Dragons have to be really careful when they pass on the wings. We've already seen one picked off. 6 on the clock. I believe they're going to call Felton with the foul there. And that'll take us.
It is Felton.
Take us to another break.
His first.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz.
That just shouldn't happen, right? I mean, you do everything right, you win the game on the road, and he throws that in.
I mean, Miller's played in just 7 games this season for Monmouth. But he answered the bell. Turner backs in, off the glass and good.
He'll be talking about that forever, just like we talk about Bashir Mason's shot at
down to
VCU.
VCU.
Ripped his shirt off after the game.
Or Dame at Hofstra, Franz at Hofstra.
Dominic Mejia at Hofstra forced overtime.
Ooh.
Remember that one?
From the stripe.
Yeah. That Dom Mejia, he could shoot it, couldn't he?
I
mean, we've had some great shooters here. Him and Fouch, man, they're as good as you get.
You put Goss, Fauci, Dame, Drexel responding well out of this timeout. Yeah, Goss, Dame,
Fouch,
Fouch,
Coltrane, Washington.
Coltrane.
Don't forget, Timmy Whitworth, Franz Massenet led the league in three-point shooting one year. It's crazy because a lot of those teams weren't necessarily great shooting teams, but they had a great shooter.
a great shooter. 4 on the shot clock. Middleton kicks it out to Brooklyn Vic.
Wow, I thought he was going to nail another one at the buzzer.
Dragons don't run it down, though. So Middleton has second life.
Double dribble right there. Got away with it.
Yes, he did. Breaks the A&T scoring drought.
That's tough when you defend all the way through, right? And then long rebound comes out and keeps the possession going.
Tingler. Here comes Brooklyn Vic. They're going to call a hand check on the outside on Vanderhorst. Yes, they do. That was light.
And that's 2 on Kavon.
That wasn't even a love
Mike
tap.
Durakis, I was just somebody texted me and said, "Don't forget Mike Durakis."
Yeah, Durakis could get it up. Akuda in. And Blakeney as well, as Turner and Reed go to the bench. 8:29 remaining here in the first half.
Big boys right there, Debrick and Akuda.
Yeah, they are. He got stuck on the switch. They got lucky that he boofed the bunny.
He was almost surprised he was that wide open.
Akuda gets it out to the wing.
Another ill-advised pass.
It's almost like we're playing spike ball now.
Luckily, Vic was standing on the line, so it's going to be Drexel ball. Yeah, those
weren't passes as much as they were deflections.
Yeah, and the thing I'm sure that was shown in tape this week, we saw what Hampton did, and we saw what Northeastern did. Right, they're not letting you throw it across the middle like that. A&T is doing the same thing, and they're getting their hands on a lot of passes.
Garcia Adston trying to make something happen. He gets up and under.
He somehow made something happen there.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Great day to be a Dragon, Rob.
Every day's a great day to be a Dragon.
How did he get through there? Nice
Took
job.
it right at Garcia Adston.
He stayed straight, right? He had his arms up, did everything right. One more back here. Wide open 3, possibly, but no. Good defense there by A&T.
Blakeney to the baseline.
Left
Short
hand.
jumper is good. Yeah.
From the left.
Uh-oh.
I haven't seen that one.
Shane might have discovered something here.
Let's be careful with that.
Vic. Middleton for 3 misses. Beard with a rebound. Ralph.
Okay, Ralph's got a big fan in the stands over here.
There's some folks who want to see Ralph get down.
It's like, who is that?
They want to see Ralph do some work.
Forced it a little there. I think you got a little excited. You're not going over a little guy there, right? You're being guarded by a 6'8", 6'9" guy.
Vic from the free throw line. High in the air, and there'll be a foul call on Debrick.
And that'll be just his first. Team only has 3. Here you see the move by GT. Give the Dragons a lead. Dragons now up 5 with just over 6 to go here in the first half.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Show your Drexel pride in every season. Hats, tees, decor, and more, all waiting for you at Rally House, the home for every Dragon.
Eagles, Sixers, Villanova, Penn State, Temple, Phillies, Flyers, don't be late. Rally House, Rally House. It's your city, it's your house, it's the Rally House.
Level up your fandom in-store or online at rallyhouse.com.
Drexel University Physical Therapy is the solution to your nagging aches and pains and is conveniently located on Drexel's campus. You can scan the QR code on the screen for contact information and to make an appointment. Some of those shooters you were talking about there, Goss, Lehman, Bouch, Whistler. Dragons who could light it up. Right now the Dragons are up 5. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. Bob Brooks here. Tuberosa there. Tubby.
Exciting first 13 minutes or so.
It's been, it's very up and down. I mean, A&T's in the middle of another drought. They went over 4 minutes a little while ago without scoring. Now they're in a 2.5-minute drought. We come back to action here.
I think the intensity on the defensive level, both sides, which is what made the game fun so far. A&T is really forcing the issue. Dragons have 3 turnovers, but they've also had some open looks because of it. So it's kind of speeding the game up, which makes it a little more fun. Maybe for us, I don't know about for Spiker.
Dylan Tingler. I think some folks thought he was about to pull off something miraculous. 3 on the shot clock. Blakeney hits the rim at least.
They're going to call that on Drexel, but I don't know on who.
I think it's going to be Garcia Adston. It is.
It's funny, Dragons run out of the shot clock there, and he gave it to Ralph Akuta 15 feet from the basket with his back to it. Did a good job of finding Shane for a pretty open look. I mean, as open a look as you're going to get.
Yeah, under duress.
Dragons just couldn't come up with the rebound.
Ralph goes off the floor now. Martin De La Porterie in the game, along with Blakeney. Garcia Adston. Beard. Nice little move inside there. That's KJ Debrick. 5th-year senior, played 39 games at Cleveland State before coming over to A&T.
We had a guy from Cleveland State, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Jason Drake.
Jason Deuce Drake. At Indiana now. Return to the Midwest. 9 on the shot clock. Blakeney out on the wing. Determined to make something happen. And the ball's going to be out of bounds off of A&T. So the Dragons are going to get the inbound on the baseline with 3 seconds remaining here.
Let's see what they have whipped up here.
Josh Reed is checking in and Dylan Tingler is checking out for Drexel. Middleton goes out on the other side. Garcia Adston lobs it to De La Porterie. He goes right back up and scores it.
That's perfect. That's what the big guy's supposed to do, and he does his job right there. Good job by Martin. He's got 4 now. Those are crushers, like when you're the defensive team. Like, really, 3 seconds left, you got to come up with a stop.
Tough one there.
Yeah, he looked like he was just trying to throw it up in the rim and have somebody grab the rebound. Vic's going to get called with that foul, but it'll just be out of bounds. Not enough fouls to go to the bonus yet.
I don't think that was Vic on the foul. My stat monitor went down because I forgot to, it went to sleep, so it signed me out.
Yeah, well, it was Vic. He definitely.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Because he was actually just telling Vic what he did wrong.
Blakeney, 3, misses, and it goes over the backboard.
That wasn't really needed right there. Really early in the shot clock. Not a great look for Shane. Dragons picking up full. Try to force some more turnovers here.
A&T successfully breaks it.
Coach Ross didn't like the play that was coming. He changed it up. Everybody could hear him.
Brooklyn Vic. Beard will get the rebound. Eli's pass deflected out into the seats.
Kind of what we were saying, right? Those tough angle passes.
We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Drexel up 5 on the visiting North Carolina A&T Aggies. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports on Flo.
Text PHLLLY to 979797 and enter to win a $1,000 Amazon gift card. Sponsored by American Campus Communities, where students love living.
That Ben started. 3:47 remaining here in the first half. Drexel up 5 with the basketball. That's Garcia Adston along with Turner, Beard, Reed, and Blakeney on the floor for Drexel. The other side, Middleton, Burton, Walker, William Mayu, and Doumbia.
Tough getting the ball in the paint against these guys today.
Got a good first step like Reed, you can get there, but let's see what happens. Fade away. Good defense. He could get in, but he couldn't get open.
Yeah, and that was a tough one. That was a little leaner, a little further than he probably wanted. Good defense by Garcia Adston.
A&T's made just one of their last 7. And now they're going to go to the line. Foul's going to be on Garfield Turner.
His first.
At the 3:11 mark. Got to look at that. It was foul.
Dragons have not gone to the line today, and NCA&T has not missed.
William Mayu delivers for you. He's a 60% free throw shooter coming in. 49 of 81 before that. Panoff in, Garcia Adston out for Drexel. William Mayu spent 2 seasons at GW. Had the red shirt last year because of a hand injury, a wrist injury.
Spent 2 years at GW too. Way back when.
Way back when. You guys can do the handshake. You got a couple of handshakes you can do.
Eli got whacked in the face. There was no call. The reason I'm laughing is because somebody in the fan said you should have called the foul, and the referee turned around.
His neck snapped around like somebody said, you know, your mother sells socks that smell. Like he was clearly on top of that.
He was not happy with it. But Eli did take a. I mean, he was right in front of us.
Took a good whack in the face. He took an elbow.
So Dragons hopefully get the next call here.
8 on the shot clock.
Well, they've done a really good job with making the shot clock go way down. Garfield's far away.
GT fighting it. Just gets it on the rim, but they don't get the rebound. Dragons have been caught a couple times at the end of the clock where it looks like they're just throwing out the script.
Yeah, they really had nowhere to go with that one. I mean, Garfield Turner got that ball 15 feet from the basket. That's not really where he wants it. He did a nice job getting it back in the lane.
Well, Umeyu from 3.
Here goes Josh. Let's see if he goes all the way to the hole. No, smart move holding up there.
Now, there were some dark blue jerseys in front of him.
4 of them, actually.
Blakeney spins.
Somehow gets that off and in and over.
He got doubled at the end there. They were waiting for the spin, jumped him.
That's real. I thought that was pretty good defense by the Aggies. I thought they did a nice job, like you said, waiting. They kind of knew it was coming, but Blakeney just extended it high enough to give the Dragons a 6-point lead.
His length can be troublesome for some people.
Tough
Walker. He's hoping somebody got a picture of that one.
Well, Walker is used to shooting a lot more than he has today. The Dragons have done a pretty good job limiting just 5 shots so far. And he hasn't gone to the line yet, which is one of his big weapons. Turner turns it over.
GT loses it. Dragons up 4. We get close to 1 minute remaining here. Walker going to pull the trigger from deep. Blakeney alone clears the board. Shane on the drive with the right hand.
Follows it up.
Always follow your shot. Under a minute to go. Drexel up 6.
Blakeney now 9 points and 5 boards in this first half. Dragons lead is 6.
Blakeney had 9 points in the whole game last year. Between these two.
That was a good job by Middleton there. He was losing control. He really didn't have any place to go, and he jumped into Turner. Turner committed the foul. Thought the Dragons played pretty good defense there, but just couldn't end the possession.
Number 2 on GT. Middleton shooting 2 here. Misses the first one. 72% free throw shooter. In the 2 games last year between Delaware and Drexel, he didn't play in the first game at DU, but in the second game he got 7 points in 15 minutes. 2 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Last year was a fun year playing Delaware.
So there was a lot of energy around those games, wondering if that was going to be the end of the rivalry. A little extra passion in there.
And it was nice for if you're a Drexel fan to finish with 2 W's.
Yeah.
Especially impressed with the win down there. Had a lot of rough endings in that building over the last, probably 35, 40 years the teams have been playing each other. It's an 8-second differential on the shot clock here.
10 on the shot clock here. Beard goes right, whips it back to Panoff. He goes straight up, knocks it down. Dragons execute perfectly. Coach Spiker uses his use it or lose it timeout. So 9.5 seconds remaining here. Drexel up 8. And Dragons just being very patient, and Panoff sticking to the game plan there.
Good job by Eli Beard to find him. And Panoff, I'll give Panoff credit. That was not the easiest 3 there. And he's kind of struggled a little today, right? He missed his first 3 and a couple more wide open. That one a little more contested, but he just stuck it, and that's a big three.
He was completely focused on the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Sammy out there over there?
Yes, it is.
Sammy Givens in the house.
I guess Sammy missed the memo that homecoming was Saturday.
Yeah.
But it's always great to see Sammy here, one of the all-time great Dragons. Over 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds here.
A rebounding machine, like an undersized rebounding machine.
Yeah. And one of the most charismatic and has one of the greatest smiles.
You're making his mama smile right now.
He's a great, he's not a kid anymore, right? But he was a great kid to be around those 4 years he was here. Always had really good energy. He really could run for office. I wouldn't recommend doing that for anybody, but
in the current climate, doesn't seem like it's all that much fun.
But Sammy could do it. 9 seconds to go. Dragons with their biggest lead of the night. Middleton and Walker, the guys you want to worry about here. Here's Middleton.
3 seconds left. He puts it up. Blakeney will get the rebound, and that will end the first half. 29-21 is your halftime score. Drexel shooting 39% from the floor in the first half. A&T limited to just 26%. Coming up at the half, we'll have an autocomplete interview presented by the Study at University City and another opportunity to get to know some of your Drexel men's basketball team. I'm Rob Brooks. He's Mike Tuberosi. You're watching Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter. Because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
Lizzie's Love Cakes, a Bunt Pound Cake company with a soul-satisfying crunch on top. Lizzie was my mother, who was known for her comforting, radiating smile. This is a love letter to all the women in my family. Every single flavor is named after one of my aunts and my grandmother. When you bite into a Lizzie Love Cake, it is like embracing a warm hug. Check us out, lizzieslovecakes.com.
All right, this is Mark Renzi, and this is the Drexel autocomplete interview. All right, Mark Renzi and Drexel. I've been here 2 years now, going on my 3rd season. I've been in the Philly area my whole life, so this is like a dream working at Drexel. Oh, I assistant coach over at Wrestling. All right, Mark Renzi and feel it that way, Ryder. So I was at Ryder. I transferred to Ryder 2nd year of college, and I was there for about 3 years, got my undergrad and master's there, rest of there. Mark Renzi, NCAA championships. I was a national qualifier for Ryder as well. Coached at national championships 3 out of my 4 years coaching. And recently we had national championships in Philly, and it was a good time. Hoping to be back next year with the guys. Mark Renzi and the 4th. Yeah, there we go. So my son, he's like 1 year and 3 months. He's the 4th. So it's a family name. I'm the 3rd. My dad, he's junior, and there's Mara senior. But actually, it goes back quite a bit over in Italy. It's pretty funny. A lot of people actually laugh at me for putting him as the 4th. But, you know, he's going to love it when he realizes when he's older. All right, Mark Renzi, Mountain Dew. Best drink. Can't go a day without it. No matter as much people tell me not to drink it, it's in there. It's in there with energy drinks and water. So it's top 3 food source for me. I mean, Baja Blast #1, then it's regular, and then it's Code Red. Diet Mountain Dew is not. That's not a drink, I'll give you that, but those are the top 3. That's actually my usual ones, by the way. A Mountain Dew and a hoagie, all-time ones. And then more currency and recruiting. You know, this is really big for our job, recruiting, getting guys on campus. And it's one of the best places to do it at is the study hotel. And whether it's them staying here, location close to campus, or, you know, just downstairs with the breakfast, which is top tier in Philadelphia, I believe. So.
I'm good.
Yep.
Get in there, bro. Let me show you.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
This crisps.
What is a crisp?
Like
a chip?
Crisp, bro. Lay's.
It's Cheez-Its, bro.
It's Cheez-Its.
Come on, bro. Philly, bro. Come on. You been here long enough. Philly. Come on.
Philly.
All right, skip, bro. It's a pretzel.
Skip.
It's a pretzel.
It's a pretzel.
Yo, you terrible at Boston. You close. Different sports then.
Oh, tennis ball.
Come on,
tennis ball, right?
Yeah.
It smells like cereal.
All right, what kind? Come on. You know what it is. No. Before you guess, take another smell.
It's like colorful.
Yeah, come on.
That one of the colors that wasn't cool.
I mean, he got it. He probably called it something else where he from.
It's colorful cereal.
Yeah.
What? Okay, one more time.
That's easy.
Soy sauce.
Come on now. Oh, what? It smells like a marker. Oh, like some Tiger Balm or Icy Hot or something?
Well, I'll accept Icy Hot because I think this is our brand of it.
Bro, I can barely smell anything.
What, you want to try one more time?
Nah, what is it?
Bread.
Bread?
Yeah, bro. Close enough, though.
There we go, Gatorade. Is that a Expo or a Sharpie?
Sharpie, yeah.
Bro, what is that, bro? Why do I feel warmth coming off, bro? Like Chick-fil-A nuggets or something?
Yeah. It's something like that.
Dog treat?
Yeah, dog food.
Yeah, that was the craziest guess. I'm good.
Yep.
Favorite movie as a kid? That's a tough one.
I love The Sandlot.
Speed Racer.
I would probably say Incredibles. I like Dash.
Spider-Man. 100%.
Tobey Maguire.
Yes, Andrew Garfield. I really didn't mess with
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah. I didn't really he didn't give me Spider-Man vibes. And I'd say either Matilda or Casper. Me and my sister, we had the VHS, and we probably watched those movies at least 100 times.
I'll probably say Let It Shine. I really messed with that as a kid. I like Home Alone as well.
I always watch the movie with my dad, Napoleon Dynamite. A movie I'll just turn on every now and then just to get a good nostalgic feeling.
Before I was in college, probably Fight Club.
Okay, younger than high school.
Probably some type of cartoon, maybe like Transformers.
My sister always used to make me watch Bride Wars. I don't know why that was the first one that came to my mind. Shout out Quitzy. How to Train Your Dragon. Live action one just came out too. How to Train Your Dragon is probably my favorite one. No pun intended. Where the dragons, no pun intended there.
In Swedish it's dragon trainer, so maybe it's that one, yeah.
Interstellar. I mean, the first time I watched it, I didn't understand everything, but I have to rewatch it more and more. And I think that's a great movie.
The Lego movie. I'll still be watching the Lego movie.
All of them?
The second one, yeah, I just watched the second one, but I would always just watch the first.
Cars, for sure. I'd say Cars. Cars 2 was amazing. When they added the spy stuff, that's next level, bro. That made me so tuned in, bro. That was tough. In my opinion, I like Cars 2, but Cars 1 is just a classic.
I watched Cars, the Cars series, maybe 1,000 times. Me and my brothers used to sit in the back of the car, and we had the drop-down TV, and we would all three just the two seats in the front would be open, but we would squeeze in the back and all watch Cars. I would get in the car, my parents would already have the disc in because they already know Cars is going in, we're driving.
Good.
Yep.
All right, this is serious. All right, this is real business.
First of all, I'm not really eating a hot dog.
I haven't had a hot dog since I was a kid, actually. I don't know. But I would put like ketchup, mustard maybe.
Yeah, I'm more of a cheeseburger type dude.
I don't do too much, just ketchup.
Ketchup only. Keep it simple.
Ketchup, just ketchup.
Ketchup. It's about it, honestly. I don't know, I'm just basic, I guess. I just like some ketchup, maybe some barbecue.
Probably like ketchup. If the option's there for bacon, I'll put bacon on there. That's about it. I don't really mess with mayonnaise.
Ketchup, a little bit of mayo maybe. I might put some cheese, like sprinkle a little cheese.
When did you first put mayo on a hot dog?
I think my dad put me onto that at like a young age.
I'm a basic guy, so just cheese and ketchup.
Do you put baked beans on it?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of weird about that. I just eat it plain.
Nothing?
Nothing, bro. Just the basics like mustard and ketchup.
Some people go way too crazy with the hot dogs, like just like put some mustard and just like send it. There's only so much you could fit inside of a bun.
Like I be hearing like relish, like nah.
What was like the craziest one you heard?
Dishing.
To get a good hot dog, you gotta have chili, ketchup, mustard, and relish. All of those. And you got a real American hot dog. That's a man's hot dog right there.
Back here at the deck, time for your halftime stats brought to you by Drexel Physical Therapy. And Tubes, Dragons doing a good job protecting the basketball. They're rebounding. Doing a lot of good things here today.
Absolutely. The 4 turnovers, considering the pressure, that's a really good sign. And once again, limiting the opponent to a very poor three-point percentage. But that's kind of been the Dragons' DNA the last month or so. They're in the top 25 in the country in that category.
Let's take a look at your halftime adjustments brought to you by Rothman Orthopedics. Rothman Orthopedics, the official team physician of your Dragons. They provide the region with unmatched orthopedic care. What changes would you make?
Well, what I said with A&T is go back to what you're good at. And what I mean by that is they've already taken 12 threes today. They're a really good inside team, and the more that they take threes, the better for Drexel. On the other end, the Dragons only had 7 fouls in the first half, but they had 2 on Kevon Vanderhorst. And that's big against a team that you really have to handle the ball. They need Kevon in the second half.
All right. Dragons up 8 here at the half. We'll take one more timeout. We come back. We bring the second half. It's Drexel and the NC A&T Aggies. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield on Flow Sports.
Lizzie's Love Cakes, a bundt pound cake company with a soul-satisfying crunch on top. Lizzie was my mother, who was known for her comforting, radiating smile. This is a love letter to all the women in my family. Every single flavor is named after one of my aunts and my grandmother. When you bite into a Lizzie Love Cake, it is like embracing a warm hug. Check us out, lizzieslovecakes.com.
Today's world demands more from the next generation. Their education must not only be good, but good for something. As a global leader in experiential education, Drexel University is preparing a community of visionary leaders to question everything, to experience everything in the fields that matter, because we refuse to stand still. Experience what education can be. Drexel University.
Here at the DAC, Rob Brooks, Mike Tuberosa, Drexel basketball. Drexel up 8 at the half on NC A&T. Drexel looking to go to 6-4 on this season. Meanwhile, NC A&T, the 2-7 league record, they're a little bit better team than that 2-7, and they're showing it here this afternoon.
No doubt about it. Talked about that early on. They've played really well lately, the last 3 games. They should have a 3-game winning streak coming in.
They talk about things going on around the league. Campbell on the road today at William & Mary picked up the win 104-96. They were leading by 15-20 most of the first half.
That guy Smith from Campbell, the Dragons are going to have to keep an eye on him next week. He had 39.
Yeah.
Also, Stony Brook defeats Elon on the road, so Stony Brook moves to 6-4. They looked so bad when they were in here, and they've been playing great basketball since they left.
Yeah, whatever we did to them, it was a wake-up call.
And speaking of wake-up calls, Towson with a 20-point lead at half over Hampton.
Blakeney from the left corner gets the scoring started for Drexel here in the second half. Drexel's lead now double digits. Their largest lead of the game.
Good way to come out the second half.
Brooklyn Vic to Middleton. Trent driving the lane. That's 2 points for A&T.
Kind of what we were just talking about, right? Do what you're good at, and that's what they're good at. Getting to the basket.
They get it to DLP on the right block.
If he had turned right, he had some room.
Blakeney back to DLP. Vanderhorst wide open. Knocks it down. Literally, that's exactly how they draw it up.
You're right about that. I actually thought Martin could have just gone right up for the layup. Instead, he kicks it to Vic, who kicks it to Eli, who kicks it over to the shooter.
Vic goes behind his back. Dragons do a good job recovering. Now Walker from the wing. DLP with a rebound. Middleton, Walker, Vic, Williamayu, and Doumbia, the 5 for A&T. Drexel with Panoff, Vanderhorst, Blakeney, Beard, and De La Porterie. The miss from Panoff. Middleton left the ball behind there. Brooklyn Vic on the drive, knocks him high off the glass, gets it to fall.
Yeah, this lead is not. This is not one of those you can say you're up 10. Let's just kill it here. You got to keep going with
You
this.
got to keep pushing. And Doumbia gets it harm in the passing lane. Good hustle by De La Porterie.
It's going to be blue ball. What, do they call a foul? Or do they?
Now it's going to be blue basketball. Middleton gets his man in the air and then got an offensive foul. All he had to do was go straight up. Wow. That's number 1 on Middleton. Poor Eli Beard's taking some shots here.
Eli went up and he tried to stay back, right? He didn't want to make any contact at all. He landed and Middleton went right into him.
Right with his shoulder. Create some space.
And I don't think Middleton hit him that hard. I just think he didn't have his balance, so
Yeah.
it looked a lot worse than it was.
Eli was defenseless.
Eli stepped
on the sideline. Doumbia
kind of bumped him a little, but not enough to cause a foul.
But that's that aggressive defense that you see here in the Colonial and the Coastal. How many years did I say Colonial? Obviously, too many.
The funny thing is you said it and I didn't think first. I was like, that doesn't sound right. No, it's not right anymore.
Not right anymore. Vic lobs it into Doumbia. Now Middleton will hand it back to Vic. 10-point lead for Drexel. 8 on the shot clock. Vic tried to hand it off to Doumbia, see if a Dragon spoiled that. No.
I thought it went off a Dragon.
And now the official from over here comes in and reverses the call, so it will stay blue basketball.
So now they're going to have to readjust the shot clock. Down to 4.
DLP, looks like DLP might have gotten some skin on that ball.
Yeah, I think what they're doing now is going to review the shot clock, is what I'm thinking. But I guess, yeah, unless the Dragons challenged it,
we're
going to find out. Got that?
I got that. You got that?
I got that.
Let's make sure that they got that.
So somebody has a cut on their head. He didn't say which team, so they're looking to see if it was a flagrant.
You're still looking to see if there was anything nefarious that caused that.
But I don't know who has the blood.
We don't know which side.
So this could be a flagrant
6 timeout.
This could be a flagrant on anyone.
That's the play again.
Oh, there it is. See him in the nose. It looked like Vic got an elbow in the nose. That I can't imagine they would call that a flagrant. That he just kind of ran into it. Actually, I don't even think Martin knew that he hit him. I think he just kind of
moving.
Bumped. Yeah. But we'll see. We were wrong about the flagrant last game, so let's see if we go 0 for 2 this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
it's a different day, man. Those things don't go continuous.
No.
There's a gap.
Not like a hitting streak.
Nah. You can't carry it over to the next season. And the officials have made their determination. Incidental contact, no flagrant.
Just like we said. So we evened it up.
We're 1-1.
We're 1-1.
It doesn't carry over. We're 1-0.
Stats guy, that's what we do.
And Vic is down at the end of the bench for A&T with a towel on his nose. He's trying to make sure that he has stemmed the flow. So he's not going to come back out on the floor now for A&T.
There's only going to be 4 seconds in the shot clock here. I'm sure the Dragons know that, but they have to remain disciplined and not give up an easy bucket like A&T did when they had 3 seconds in the clock in the first half.
So it'll be Middleton trying to get it in. William Mayu.
That's good defense right there. If that goes in, there's nothing you can do there.
Blakeney to DLP. Ridiculous block by Doumbia.
Got to go really strong.
Well, you may. Jumper from the elbow. Collected by Blakeney. Ahead to Vanderhorst. Devon wisely pulls it back. Beard for 3. And Monte Ross wants a timeout. Drexel with their biggest lead of the game. They're up 13 points now as Eli Beard knocks down a 3 for his 6 points. We got a timeout on the floor.
That's what Beard can do, though, right, Rob? When you leave him open at all, that's his strength. Dragons up by 13.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Okay, fam. Quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP!
Yes!
Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo?
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants.
Yum! Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Show your Drexel pride in every season. Hats, tees, decor, and more. All waiting for you at Rally House, the home for every dragon.
Eagles, Sixers, Villanova, Penn State, Temple, Phillies, Flyers, don't be late. Rally House, Rally House. It's your city, it's your house, it's the Rally House.
Level up your fandom in-store or online at rallyhouse.com.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Rothman Orthopedics, the official team physicians of your Dragons, provides the region with unmatched orthopedic care. Also brought to you by Academy Bus. The East Coast leader in bus transportation services is proud to be the official bus transportation partner for Drexel Athletics. It looks pretty from here. It's not fun to traverse, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Wow, it's very cold. It ain't pretty cold. It's very cold. But enjoy the snowscape while you can. Before you know it, it'll be warm. We'll be talking about baseball. 16:21 to go here in the game. Dragons up 13 on A&T. Drexel looks like they've zoned up.
Coach said that might be a little wrinkle he puts in today.
Lewis Walker from 3. Walker, 37% three-point shooter. Vic underneath. A&T's defense fell asleep.
Good answer after that 3.
Walker was trying to take it in strong. They had their choice of who to give that foul to. I think they're going to give it to DLP. They do. And that's going to be the under 16 timeout.
Yeah, pretty easy call right there. Martin got a good piece of him. So Walker will go to the line when we come back. Dragons up by 12.
All right, fans, it's time for the Villanova Minute to Win It.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care.
JWM Wealth Management, providing financial mastery for the modern investor. Drexel class of 95.
Not really sure why Mario is dealing with that. He can just breathe some fire and get that snow and ice off of him. But I guess even Dragons like a little play in the snow. Lewis Walker will be at the line as we come back to the deck. Drexel up by 12, 15:39 to go here at the deck.
Walker has not been to the line today. And we said coming in, that was one of his strengths, is he can really get to the line.
143 free throw attempts this season. It's a ridiculous number already.
And he shoots them well. Like it's one thing.
88%.
It's one thing getting to the line. It's another thing making it. A lot of guys can get to the line. Shoot 60%. That doesn't do any good.
And he makes them both. Back to a 10-point lead.
The Aggies pick up full. See if the Dragons can make them pay. Vanderhorst holds it up.
Tell you what, Beard did a good job of directing traffic, telling everybody where to move the ball to. He could see the openings in the press.
And that was almost a 2-on-1, but it wasn't a clear 2-on-1, so it was okay to slow it up.
7 on the shot clock. Vanderhorst at the top. Finds DLP. His man in the air, and they're going to call the travel.
Yep.
His man got in the air, and he shuffled his feet. If he could have just held his... but I think he was worried about getting landed on.
I was just going to say, or, like, we saw what happened, right? He got swatted pretty good. That's one of those, like, you've already felt like you know it's going to go up and shuffle him just a little, and it's a turnover. The 6th of the game. Teams have kind of taken care of the ball so far. 6 turnovers for Drexel, 5 for A&T.
Tell you what, coach would be happy with that number most days.
Need some help here. They got it.
There were 3 Dragons waiting at the basket for Middleton, and somehow he manages to shake them off. Now we're in single digits. Beard catches, squares up, gets to go over the rim.
You've got to keep your eye on Beard. I mean, if he stays open, he makes them, right? I think we haven't seen him score a whole lot lately because teams aren't letting him do that. Today he's got 3 threes.
It'll be blue basketball. Eli Beard deflecting that ball out of bounds. .15 on the shot clock. Jayume to Walker. Strong. Air ball.
Really good help defense by the entire Drexel team. They had 3 guys on him there. They knew it was coming. Did a really nice job.
They missed Garfield Turner down there by the block. Blakeney to Beard. Splash! Splash!
As I said, you need to find Beard. Great defense by Panoff, reaching in there, causing the turnover.
Back to Beard. Place would have gone nuts. Blakeney gets his man up off his feet, steps back behind the arc and knocks it down.
They need a timeout right now. Dragons on a 9-0 run. Let's see if they call it. They don't. They keep playing the lead up to 17 out of nowhere.
Amont wants the timeout.
Dragons
and
6 of 8.
Eli Beard telling the crowd, let's hear it.
Well, they should. Dragons 6 of 8 from 3 this half. Beard has 4 of those, excuse me. Wow, what a nice little run there. And then Blakeney, the step back, buries it. Biggest lead of the night for DU.
You know, Mont thinking, oh man, I'm going back to Drexel. I get to see some of my boys. His guy Malik Rose is in the house today. And then he gets ambushed here in the second half.
Nice little run by the Dragons, right? It got close. It cut down to 8, and then boom, 3 straight threes.
Yeah, Drexel really tuning it up here in the second half. They're shooting 47% from the floor in the game, 43% from deep. Meanwhile, they're holding A&T to just 31% from the floor and 13% from downtown.
But you see those threes, like right there, that finding Beard when he's open, he's going to knock those down. His fourth, and he's getting excited. This is one of his better games he's had here in the building. You know, he gets limited sometimes against certain teams because he's not a tall kid.
He's not tall and he's not long.
But today he's thrived. He's found the opening. Like you said, he really has an idea what's going offensively too, like where the ball should go.
On these teams where they overplay, you know, he gets left alone a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if you can find him with that extra pass.
And he's really made them pay today.
13:09 remaining here in the game. Dragon lead 17, their biggest of the day. Middleton, Burton, Ogletree, Walker, and Doumbia on the floor for A&T. Doumbia unable to control it. Josh Reed with the basketball for Drexel. Reed, Turner, Panoff, Blakeney on the floor. Beard. Here's GT. Cut Josh off with the elbow.
Nice steal
Middleton,
there.
good steal. Looked like he got some contact there, but
only contact if it was called, right?
yeah. Tough loss of the ball there. Will Felton's going to check in for the Aggies. Doumbia will go to the bench.
Dragons got a couple subs now. As Blakeney and Panoff check out. Tingler and Garcia Adson coming to the ball game.
We haven't seen Brooklyn Vick since he went off the floor. He was the one with the blood issue.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. He's
on the bench.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened. I guess there was a timeout? No, well, we're looking at it. Oh, he's challenging it? I think that's what it is.
That's Mont's challenging the call. Okay.
And he's going to win that.
Garfield Turner got a hand on it.
Although I can't.
Didn't look like he got anything on there. He's lucky he got out of that play with his knee still intact. So we haven't seen too many of these this year.
So it's just a challenge, like we said. At first, I was wondering what was going on, but the referee kind of snuck in.
The crazy part about this, 12:32 right here. So this is almost like a timeout. And then once the clock slips below 12, we'll have a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be a little disjointed for a few minutes here. But it's all right. Probably going to be blue basketball here from what we saw.
I think this is beneficial to A&T, not just to get the ball back if they have it. Dragons are kind of on fire right now, right? They're in the middle of a nice little run. And
A&T hasn't scored in 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
Yeah, so now we're going to have this is more or less, this is longer than a timeout practically, right? And then have another one. You don't really want it to, right now you're feeling it. You want to keep this game going.
When I was looking over the notes and stuff for this game, I always like to look at who did what in last year's game. Not a single one of the players who played in last year's game for A&T is on the roster this year. Like, they welcomed 10 new players this year.
Yeah, they had a couple guys transfer, a couple guys got in some trouble. So Coach Ross has to start all over. And I'll say he's got some talented kids here. Middleton, as we see, he's a really nice player, as is Walker. I mean, Walker, he's going to be on the all-rookie team. It's just a question if he's Rookie of the Year or not.
And there's another Walker on the squad, Lurian Walker, who's a D2 transfer from Mount Olive. He started the season in ridiculous fashion, scored 20-plus points in the first 3 games, had to sit for a little bit. I don't know if you heard that, but the call is overturned. So there'll be 25 seconds on the shot clock, blue basketball.
That turned out to be a pretty good use of a challenge there. Not just getting the ball, but like really killing the momentum and getting the ball, right?
Yeah.
And if Coach Ross didn't get that call overturned, they would be out of timeouts.
They'd be out of timeouts, yeah.
I don't know how important that is. You still have 3 media timeouts left, right? But if you're going to come back late in the game and you press, it always helps. Not like the NFL with timeouts, right? But, you know.
The NFL is unique in its use of timeouts.
Yeah, you need those.
The drive by Middleton comes up short. Beard trying to get a grip on it. And Middleton somehow gets it out of all that. Here comes Walker driving, runs over GT.
That's easy. GT did a really nice job. You could see it from our angle. He was going straight on. He wasn't going to stop.
But yeah, I was talking about Lurie and Walker. When they get him back, they're going to be a much improved team, and they're still thinking they could be any day now.
Yeah, and it's not like they're a bad team now. Like I said, they're kind of gelling right now. They played really well the last few weeks. And you add a guy that can score.
Tingler on the right wing.
10 on the shot clock. I don't know if anyone knows that there's 4 on the shot clock.
Garcia Edson definitely doesn't. Reed, by the time he caught it, it was too late. So Drexel, a little mental lapse there. Dragons up 17, 49-32 on the A&T Aggies. Shane Blakeney knocking down the jumper from 3. Dragons have been electric from out there. They're 9 of 21. This is Drexel basketball in Learfield Sports.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Like these everyday heroes who trust IBX with their health coverage. Healthcare workers and hospitals have IBX, and they know what it means to have reliable access to care. We're the #1 health insurer in the region and invested in what matters to our communities. When it comes to protecting your health and well-being, count on IBX to be there for you.
From a simple fall to game-changing moments. When life gets heavy and you are pushed to your limits, Rothman Orthopedics is here so you can enjoy what matters most. With expert doctors, cutting-edge technology, and personalized care for every patient, we help you find your rhythm again. Your mobility, our mission. Rothman Orthopedics.
Okay, fam. Quick stop in Montgomery County, but we have to be at Grandma's by 5 p.m.
Do we have time to stop at the mall?
KOP!
Yes!
Do we have time to hit the slopes?
Skiing at Spring Mountain.
Do we have time for Santa? If we have time for wildlife at the zoo?
Do we have time for food?
I have a list of 1,800 restaurants.
Yum! Do we have time for an overnight?
I feel like we're forgetting something.
When you spend the holidays in Montgomery County, your other plans can wait.
Honey, call them again.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz. I'm one of the co-creators of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to 6 of the most important aspects for a successful retirement plan. The goal of this course is to better inform you on how each of these topics can play a crucial role when it comes to your retirement. We can't wait for you to join us at one of our next Retirement Planning University virtual or in-person courses. We'll see you then.
Here at the deck, Rob Brooks, Mike Tuberosa. Drexel up 17 on A&T, and Eli Beard is having quite the game, Tubes.
Yeah, Eli probably having as good a game as he's had in the DAC. He's got 4 3-pointers, 3 of them coming here in the second half, a couple wide open, and really the 4th one kind of got the Dragons going. Like, you felt really good after that one, and he did as well. He was trying to fire up the crowd after that.
You know, it said he's 4 of 6 from 3. He's 4 of 6 from the floor. All of his shots are from downtown today.
Not uncommon for the transfer from Mary Hardin Baylor.
MHD.
I had to look that up. I was like, where is that?
Ogletree misses. Tingler runs it down. Uncontested rebound.
Yes. Another miss from long range for the Aggies.
Just 12% from downtown today.
2 of 17. Dragons got to keep playing, though. A lot of time left, 11 in the game.
Things change.
We saw what Hampton did at the end of the game. They got right back into it after being deep in the hole.
Yeah, that game was a little bit closer at the end than it was supposed to be.
Got really close at the end. When it got to a one-possession game, you're like, uh-oh. You kind of already had in your mind it was a win. Good defense, but Garfield Turner with the reach. He did reach in, there's no doubt about that. Don't know how much of the defender he got, but where the referee was there, you could definitely see why he made that call.
Number 3 on GT.
That's unfortunate because I thought the Dragons did a really nice job of forcing Walker into a lot of dribbling. You see it here, the double, like boom. Right, you put your arm down like that, they call it.
There's a spot just above the free throw line that needs a little extra attention on the floor, so we're holding up for that. Blakeney into the game and Beard out for Drexel.
It's only the second foul the Dragons this half.
4 total fouls. Like, we played almost 10 minutes. Maybe
nice
these officials are going south. They're trying to get in front of the snow. As they were coming in, the A&T got the phone call on their way into the gym today that their flight home is canceled.
No way, really?
Oh, yeah. So they were supposed to fly out tonight. They've been rebooked onto another flight tomorrow that they hope will take off.
And it's not like you can drive. Like that's a good 8 or 9 hours.
And then you're driving into the snow and ice.
Wow, and you've been on the road all week. They left, I'm assuming they left Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm. Tingler from 3. Long rebound. Brought down by Burton.
Another easy call, right? Tingler just kind of got in the way there. It's strange, Rob, right? We're in another one of those both team kind of funks. I'm looking up here, in the last 5 minutes, right, 2 points for NC&T. That being said, the Dragons haven't scored in 3.5. And that's okay when you're up big, right? But just we're going to have to score a little more. I shouldn't say where. The Dragons are going to have to score a little more.
You got to take advantage. When you have the other team on the mat like that, you got to take advantage and keep building.
And the lead's still big, right? It's 15. So, but yeah, you're not going to win this game scoring 50.
Well, the over-under in this contest was like 138.5, and a shot clock violation. Drexel, their defense is just ferocious inside.
And Monte Ross is really close to getting a technical foul. There were a couple times he was yelling at me, fist pumped, like, no, you have to call that. He's still howling down in front of the bench. The refs are doing a good job by not giving him one there, because right there, that could kind of...
It was getting a little personal. Reed with a drive on the right side. Good recovery, couldn't get it to fall. Ball got poked out of his hand on the way up. He lost control of it. Middleton somehow gets it past Blakeney, who's going to get a foul. And Blakeney rolled his ankle a little bit. He landed sort of on, we'll take a look at it here. Watch the way Shane comes down.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't so much
look
Shane
at that
came
ankle.
down. It was...
Look, his ankle rolled underneath.
Yeah, Middleton landed on him.
Middleton leads his team with 13 points. He leads in points, rebounds, and assists, 13, 6, and 3. And he makes the free throw.
So it's 49-37. Referees had a little talking to right there between Felton and Turner.
Panov in and Blakeney out for Drexel. 8:57 to go in the game here. Drexel in the middle of a 4.5-minute scoring drought. See if they can snap that, continue to build here. Or if A&T and their defense can create an opening so that they can sneak back in here. Tingler on the drive, fouled. I believe they're going to get Felton on that one. No.
Nope, they're going to end up calling that on Ogletree. It's funny, we said in the first half the game had a really nice flow to it.
Second half.
Not so much.
Between the timeouts, the reviews, there have been a couple things that create a choppy feel here in the second half. It's not the officials' fault. There are only 7 foul calls in this game so far. GT misses. Put back by Garcia. Adston won't go down either.
Got to make that. Dragons.
And now Felton picks it up off the floor, and there'll be a foul call. Victor Panoff gets the foul.
Well, we said there weren't a whole lot of fouls. Now it's 4-4, and it's been really not a pretty last couple minutes. Dragons still with a 12-point lead, but kind of been stuck in 49. Well, not kind of. They have been stuck in 49 for 5 minutes.
Panoff picks up his second. Vanderhorst goes to the scorer's table to check in. Burton. Good-looking three-point shot right there from Muha Burton.
So 8-0 run.
A junior guard from Wabash Valley Community College. Under 8 minutes remaining in the game here. It's now a 9-point game. Drexel was up 17 just a little bit ago. Garcia Adston comes up short.
Don't reach, right? Reach there. That's when they've been calling it.
But Middleton, like, really leaning into the body.
Yeah.
Like he's almost inviting you to reach. Here's Muha Burton again out on the wing. Tinkler with a long reach. Good defense.
That wasn't close.
Josh Reed.
Josh should just go to the hole, I think, right here.
He heard you. Yeah, Josh.
Dragons
break
needed
the
it, right?
50-point mark, 51-40.
Another charge. Another charge. Garfield Turner is the one who picked it up again, and you know what? He ran him right over. That was a really, really easy call. GT just put his feet down, and boom, foul. But the Dragons.
There's the bucket by Will Felton, and one by Burton. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports.
Drexel Athletics today, or designating your support to directly benefit one of our 18 varsity programs. So join the club and invest in the Dragons' success by making a gift online at drexeldragons.com/give. That's drexeldragons.com/give. Go Dragons!
Make sure you don't miss the action at the men's game on February 22nd at 2 p.m. The first 500 fans through the door score a free Mario the Magnificent bobblehead presented by IBEW 98. Make sure to grab your tickets at drexeldragons.com. You gonna take your picture with Mario?
Have many times over the years. Usually with a child next to me.
Well, you know, you have a childlike spirit. You know, you have to wait for the kid. 51-40, Drexel up 11 as we get back to action here. 7 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in this contest. There's Eli Beard, Martin Della Porterie,
Kevon Vanderhorst also back in the lineup. Need his ball handling here. 7 minutes to go. You know A&T is going to be aggressive.
Beaggressive.
I remember that in high school, huh?
Can't get it out of your head.
Awful chance when you're sitting on a bench on a basketball team and having to hear all those cheers.
Reed from the right side tries to kick it to the wing, and it's stolen. He had the opening.
Yeah, the Dragons love doing that, right? Driving and kicking, but clearly A&T has been
watching the film,
doing their scouting.
Vic back in the game. Took an extended break after leaving to get, looks like he's got something on his eyebrow.
Nice feed by Vic to Walker.
Lewis Walker.
Lead back under 10, Rob. Not anymore.
Josh Reed. Risk Carocchio when you need him. Ooh, Vic making his presence felt. An 8-point game now. They lob it down to Martin. Reed, shot fake, drive. Felton to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Felton didn't want to see another dunk right there, so he went up pretty hard.
He went up, he had his hands up straight, but he was moving forward. Josh Reed ignoring the defense and just sending the ball home.
Drexel at the line today. How about that? We're 5:46 left in the game, and
first free throw attempt. Reed misses that. Josh, 53% free throw shooter. Felton goes to the bench. Middleton doing the same. So looks like it'll be up to Walker and Vic.
Empty possession with an 8-point lead.
This is how those things start. Brooklyn Vic. Long two.
That's just a two, but it counts.
Now it's 6. Reed shot misses. Della Porterie can't grab the rebound. And Brooklyn Vic.
Walker's got space too. And one.
And a chance for one more. It could be a one-possession game.
How about that? Just changes in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it does. A foul on Garcia Adston, his second. 16 foul on Drexel, so their next foul will result in a bonus for A&T.
Walker going to the line, a very good shooter, so this could be a one-possession game with 5 minutes left in the ballgame.
He's 2 for 2 at the line today. Completes the three-point play. It's now a one-possession game. The Dragons were up 17 not all that long ago.
And that was 8 points in just over a minute.
Can happen in a flash. Victor Panoff at the scorer's table, getting ready to check back in. Martin puts it on the floor, drives it, too hard. He goes flying over, lands on the camera guy. The Dragons playing 4 on 5. Unfortunately, they steal that. A&T goes too quick.
Big play. Kevon Vanderhorst just, because you know that was, wow, that was going to be a momentum changer right there.
Kevon in the corner, puts it on the deck, stops in the lane, drops it off for DLP. And luckily, he saves it. Here's Shane. It's going to be Drexel basketball as DLP got fouled. Walker demonstrating his displeasure with the call.
Tell you what, between Walker and the coaching staff, there's some words being said that usually get you technicals. especially from a player, right?
And normally they don't tolerate that from a player. Walker picks up his 4th. So he's going to go to the bench. Shane will get the play started into GT. Panoff trying to push his way in. His shot is short. He was worried about the block.
Another empty possession.
A&T. They could tie it if they want to go for the 3. Otherwise, they could make it a 1-point game. Under 4 minutes to go here. Middleton. Behind the arc to Vic. Here's Walker. See if Walker takes that energy about the foul call. From the elbow, his shot is good.
Tough shot.
And he is fired up going down the other end. It's a 1-point game. GT, just off the left block. Working against Doumbia, his shot is missed. GT gets his own rebound. You're gonna try it again. Turns, right hook. Good!
Finally, right?
And we got a timeout by the Drexel Dragons. It'll be the under 4 timeout, so Drexel up 3 with 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. It's gonna be tight. Walker, big jumper at the elbow to get him within 1. Let's see whose defense stands taller down the stretch. This is Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports. We were hoping it wouldn't be like this. The Dragons had a 17-point lead not all that long ago. The 13:23 mark, they stretched out to 17, but right now it's just a 3-point game, 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. Drexel and North Carolina A&T. Dragons go on the road after this. They have a game in Bowie's Creek on Thursday, and then Saturday at noon, they'll be at Elon. That game will be on CBS Sports Network. Then they come home to take on the Monmouth Hawks on February 12th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, 4 out of the next 5 on the road, and then when you do come home after that, you get Towson.
Yeah. The Dragons still have to make a visit to Hofstra to end the season, too. Never an easy place to play. Brooklyn Vic takes the inbounds pass for A&T. Middleton, Walker, Vic, Williu J. Umay, and Doumbia on the floor.
See if they go right at the basket again. That seems to be the most effective thing they've done tonight. That and besides Vic making a couple deep shots.
Middleton in the paint. Panoff with a rebound.
Like, it's good. The Dragons taking their time, but you still got to get into your offense. It's good they took their time to get the ball over the right way without turning it over. But now you got to get in it.
Yeah, you got to play basketball here. You're not killing clock.
No, absolutely not with a 3-point lead with all this time left. Just got to figure out how we're going to score here, right?
8 on the shot clock. Vanderhorst driving on the left side, blocked by Doumbia. He is a ridiculous rim protector.
He did the Dikembe finger there, too.
No.
He didn't quite say that, but that's what he was implying.
That's what he was thinking.
He totally was.
But I guess that's better than the club Dikembe.
Yes. Not nearly as entertaining, but 5 on the clock. Let's see if the Dragons can do something.
They lob it to GT. He runs it down.
Yeah, good
Hands
job
to Blakeney. Back to GT.
That worked out perfect.
Far better than they planned. Dragons make it 5.
But again, that's twice now with 5 seconds or less on the shot clock, coming out of bounds, getting good, easy baskets. Like that was an uncontested layup. Now, obviously, it was a little broken play, but
Walker driving. Good defense by the Dragons.
Monte Ross losing his mind. Seriously, losing his mind, pointing again. Wow.
Vanderhorst saw Doumbia coming. Changed his mind. Oh!
Garfield was running away from the play, and they called a foul.
Well, you may. The chance for a 3-point play here. Zamoku, you may. Going to the free throw line here for a 3-point play. It's a 60% free throw shooter.
Coach Spiker was saying that somebody grabbed the net. And so he was trying to get like a goaltending call on it, but it didn't work. So back to a 1-possession game and make it a 2-point game.
Minute 31 remaining here. There are no easy outs in the Colonial. Eli Beard. He's got 12 on 4 of 6 shooting, all from downtown.
Dragons got to do something here. 10 on the clock. Waits for the GT screen.
Blakeney with a turn. Throws it up with the right hand. It falls!
Wow, would you say he threw it up there?
He threw it up there.
He threw it up there. I don't know how that went in. Oh, a little touch foul. They're going to call Eli Beard, I believe. Yeah.
Eli Beard, he can't believe it.
But we're going to have shots now. Let's see, that's 7 on the Dragons, so
1 and 1.
And it's going to be Middleton.
Middleton today, 14 points, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. His team down 4.
Spiker told us a couple weeks ago, we were just talking about some of the teams in the league, and he's like, I watched A&T the other night. He's like, I know their record. This is before they went on their little streak. They're pretty talented. He said, they're pretty good. They're going to knock a lot of people off down the stretch.
Well, let's see if they can pull off the upset here at the DAC today. Middleton doing his part. A 1-possession game. Middleton knocks them both down. It's a 2-point game. 50 and 5/10 seconds remaining. Blakeney gets it across.
I think Shane can just go here right now if he can turn the corner on the defender.
And Jume is very long. It's tough to get around him. And now a timeout call by Coach Spiker.
Probably a good call right there. It looked like GT slipped I mean, not slipped as in fell, but slipped and cut towards the basket. Thought Shane could have found it, but there was a double there, so it was a little dangerous.
Malik Rose in the house once again. He was here as his team was on. He went in the Hall of Fame the other day. He was here with Coach Bill Harrion. But Malik, Board of Trustees at Drexel.
He was.
Was?
Yep. I think his term expired. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to have. We've had just a lot of faces the last week, right? With homecoming, and then a couple more we saw today that couldn't make it. So it's fun. It's a fun part about doing this, right? You see a lot of the faces that you saw these guys as kids.
Yeah.
Now they're all adults.
And it was great. You know, Sammy stopped by. Sammy came over to the table to say hello, and he missed homecoming because he was at Gerald Cole's game. Gerald's coaching St. Raymond's now, and had a little funny anecdote about G coaching up there. But just the web, the interconnectedness. That's one of the things that I worry about these kids who are going through now, who are always in the transfer portal bouncing. Like, where's your web? Where's your interconnected web going to be when it's all over?
Yeah, where's and your support staff, right?
Yeah.
We all go through stuff in life where you want to be able to fall back on and
call your boys.
Yeah, and it's hard to have those people when. I mean, we've seen so many guys like they're just
a year here, 2 years there, another year someplace else.
Vic, they get the ball in, Vic. There you go.
30 seconds remaining in the game. 8 on the shot clock. Drexel up 2. Blakeney on the drive, throws it over his head, misses.
That's a big miss. Shot clock off. Let's see if A&T calls a timeout, and they do.
So they got stunned the other evening at Monmouth. Now they're looking to return the favor to the Drexel Dragons. Pull off a last-second upset. There's a full timeout on the floor.
So there's 15 seconds left in the game here. We've got a timeout. A&T ball.
A&T's really improved their shooting percentage. I mean, they're up to 38% from the floor.
52% this half. That's a big reason why. And if you break it down even more, they're, as my screen goes blank, right? They're 10 of 17 from the floor, from twos. It's a really high percentage.
Looking around the league at what else is going on right now. Charleston up 4 on Northeastern, 56 seconds remaining in that one. Towson smacking Hampton 69-41 with about 5 minutes remaining there. Hofstra up 13 on Monmouth with just under 4 minutes to go, 64-51. The finals earlier, Campbell beat William and Mary, and Stony Brook defeated Elon in the Colonial today.
Yeah, so the league is still, it's funny, right? We knew there wasn't going to be that much separation after today's games, but a couple, wouldn't say upsets, but maybe surprises more than upsets. I don't think there's a whole lot of upsets in league play. Like even today, right? I know Drexel is favored, but I don't think anyone came in thinking, oh, Drexel's going to pound these guys.
Yeah,
that's not how this
nobody
works.
was thinking there's no way A&T can get a win today.
No, it was just a question of, like, it's almost like every week, no matter where you are, can you sneak out a victory? Because the league is so topsy-turvy right now, right? So there's a bunch of teams within a game. I think coming into today, there were 6 teams coming within a game.
Coach Spiker's team breaking their huddle. Spirit squad trying to cheer him on. Vanderhorst, Reed, Blakeney, Turner, and Panov are the 5 on the floor for Drexel. 15 and 1/10 second remaining. Monte, he's responding with Middleton, Walker, Brooklyn Vic, Doumbia. And where's the 5th player hiding? Over there in the corner. It's Zamoku Welujeyume. Rounding out the 5 for the blue squad. It'll be Lewis Walker to get the ball in.
Both teams going to the line with a foul. It's going to be 1-1 both ways.
Lewis Walker. The handoff to Middleton.
Back
to Walker for 3. The lead now belongs to A&T. Drexel down 1 with 3 and 2/10 seconds remaining. And there's a timeout on the floor.
Good movement there by A&T. They found Walker open. He's a good 3-point shooter, and he's the best in the team. And He knocked down another one. That's 3.
Fortunately for the Dragons, the play didn't take a little bit longer. They wouldn't have a chance to respond. Yeah, Lewis Walker. Walker's got 19 now. He leads his team. He's 2 of 5 from downtown.
Now with 3 seconds left, the Dragons have time, but they're going the length of the court, so we haven't seen a whole lot of Drexel buzzer beaters on the good side. Let's see if we can pull one out here.
You want to jump on the call for this, just in case?
No.
You get a buzzer beater in your bag?
No, because I get too emotional.
Like Whitney Houston, you get so emotional?
No, not quite that emotional.
Okay.
But, I'll let you do it. That's what, you're the pro here.
Look at the folks in the DAC pack like, what is going on here? Drexel was up 17 at one point. Now they find themselves on the wrong side of the scoreboard, the downside.
Well, we said coming in, A&T has been playing well. No doubt about that.
Well, this might be the universe rewarding them because they have to spend an extra night in the Delaware Valley.
It's a whole lot more
Possibly
pleasant
too.
staying in Philly after a win, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully the Dragons have something to say about that. But
we had that game at Southern Miss where we got the call that our plane was canceled on the way in and had to stay for a couple days extra. And that game didn't go well.
No, Kenner, Louisiana for forever.
3 and 2/10 seconds remaining. Panoff will throw the ball in. Vanderhorst, 1 second, gets it up. It's in! If it goes, if it counts, Vanderhorst scores it! I know they're going to have to go take a look at this.
I'm pretty sure that was off.
Out of his hand. He drove to the basket. And the officials telling the Spirit Squad to get off the floor. They're going to clear the floor here. They're going to take a look at this. They want to make sure this counts. Kevon Vanderhorst with a crazy buzzer beater. See, from that angle, you couldn't tell. Let's see from this one. It's out of his hand. That's going to count.
That's going to count, but by like this much. You could see it barely.
It's a game of inches, man.
We just said we haven't had one of these here in a long time. Well, guess what? We got one.
Drexel digs deep into their magic bag.
That was what an ending.
They give up a 17-point lead in the second half, and Kevon Vanderhorst pulls their fat out of the fire.
Wow. Kevon didn't score a whole lot today, but boy, he did it right there. And I'll tell you what, like A&T, what a second half they had, right? To come all the way back from 17 down.
5 points in the game for Vanderhorst. None more important than those two right there.
Wow, what a ball game.
61-6 is the final score. Drexel gets the win here today. Shane Blakeney leads the Dragons in points and rebounds. Kevon Vanderhorst, 5 assists to go with his 5 points. It was a wild one here at the DAC today, but Drexel gets the win over NC A&T. My, oh my, this was fun. It was nerve-wracking but fun. Drexel holds on and gets the win today. They are now 6-4 in the league, 12-11 overall. Meanwhile, A&T 9-12 with a 2-8 record. I want to thank you all for hanging out with us and watching Drexel basketball here on a Saturday afternoon. For Mike Tuberosa, I'm Rob Brooks. And for our director, Josh Bellman, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Drexel picks up the last-second win. Go Dragons! You've been watching Drexel basketball from Learfield Sports. Have a great day, everybody.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.